Hello, everyone. Great to see you here today. We are so excited to introduce Morez Johnson Jr. to everyone here in North Texas. Of course, Dallas drafted Morez with the 9th pick in Tuesday's draft out of the University of Michigan. We are excited to kick this off. We do have Bree over here and Grant over here to help you with the microphone because Morez is just getting to know this market, know everyone in the market. So we ask that you just raise your hand. We'll call on you and we ask you identify yourself, what outlet you're representing as Morez gets to know everyone so that he can know who you are as he gets to know everyone here in North Texas. But before we open it up to everyone here in the room, let's welcome Morez and take a moment to get to know you a little bit better. So take us back to Tuesday night when you heard your name called and you realized that you would be starting your NBA career right here in North Texas. What was that moment like for you?
It was crazy. I was not expecting that, especially with Dusty being here. I was caught off guard, but I'm truly blessed to be here and honored to be here and excited to be here.
I think a lot of people are excited to have you here. We also have Morez's family and his grandmother here as well. So I know everyone here is thrilled to welcome you, and we are going to kick this off and get it going. Okay, so we just ask you to raise your hand. I think we may have a microphone issue. Can everybody hear? All you guys here back there? Okay, we're great on the microphones. We just ask you to raise your hand. Bree or Grant will bring the microphone over to you, and we'll get going right here. Let's go to Mike right here in the front row.
Mike Curtis, Dallas Morning News. Welcome to Dallas, Morez.
Thank you.
We've heard a lot from Mike Schmitz over the last couple of days about what you bring to this team, toughness, grit, competitiveness, but he also talks about what you bring from a culture perspective. I guess, how would you describe your culture and what you bring from that perspective, and what are some examples that you showed back in Michigan?
I think I'm an everyday guy. I'm going to show up every day, professional, ready to do my job, be a great teammate, great person. And I'm a lead by example type of guy. Be here early in the gym, last one to leave. Yeah.
All righty, Grant, we're going to go right over here.
Hey, Morez, I'm Christian Clark with The Athletic. Welcome to Dallas.
Thank you.
You obviously know Dusty a lot better than us. I was just curious when you were kind of making that decision, hey, I'm going to transfer, I'm going to consider Michigan. What did Dusty say to make you feel like this is the right situation for me, and what kind of coach we getting here?
The decision to go to the league or to go back to Michigan was pretty easy. We accomplished everything in college. I thought I was ready. I talked to my agents. They said it was the right decision to declare for the draft. And we're getting a great coach here, a guy that's going to show up every day and be the same person every day. He's going to be honest with the players, push them, challenge them, and put them in the best position to look great.
All right. Morez Johnson. This is Isaac from Locked On Mavs. When I think you have a history, or you have played with Cooper Flagg in the past. What is that history? How much do you know Cooper?
I know him very well from AAU. We didn't necessarily play against each other, but a lot of camps. We was there together, competing like that. So yeah, I say I have a good relationship with him.
Okay, we're going to go back over here to the left, right in the front, right here to Dorothy. Go ahead, Dorothy.
Hi, Dorothy Gentry with iMessenger Media and Texas Metro News. Fun question for you. What 3 things can you not live without, and why?
My phone, gotta talk to my family. This is new, but like these iPhones I put on before I go to bed, kind of need them to go to sleep now. 3, basketball. I love playing basketball.
All right, right over here to the front.
Nick from Locked On Mavs. The other day, Yaxel said that you thought you were going to go last of the 3 Michigan guys. So how does it feel to be Dusty's favorite? And then why did you think you were going to be the third one taken?
We just troll each other. He said that to me a nice amount too. So that's why we were saying it. I didn't know who was going to go first or who was going to go last, but we were just trolling each other. So I was telling Yax he's going first, or Dad was telling me I was going to go first. We were just messing around with each other. And what can I say, man? I am Dusty's favorite, I guess.
Back to Dwayne right here, and then we'll go to Chuck.
Dwayne Price, Mavs.com. Since you played for Dusty at Michigan, do you feel like you got a cheat code here with the Mavericks now that he's here?
Yeah, because I get an advantage to know what to expect from him. But other than that, like playing time, nah. Dusty going to hold me accountable, hold me to a high standard, and push me every day.
Over here to the right.
Hey, Morez, Chuck Cooperstein, Mavericks radio play-by-play. Welcome to town.
Thank you.
So as you were moving through your high school and early college, is there a player that you looked at and said, I want to play like him, I am him, and then even from that baseline to be able to move past him?
A few players. I like the way Giannis compete, play hard. I think we're both kind of similar a little bit, and I like Bam. I watched Bam a lot when I was at Illinois with Coach O, so I'll say those two guys.
All righty, we're going to go over here to the left, to the fourth row back there.
Hey, Morez, Leslie McCaslin, Dallas Mavericks sideline. We'll be seeing each other a lot. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Give us a couple of ideas just of what your personality is like. How would your friends describe you, first of all, and then how would your coaches describe you?
How my friends describe me, I'll say laid back, chill guy, competitive, and the way Coach Maya described me, or any coaches, I'll say hardworking. Pretty much the same. I think I'm the same person all the time. But yeah.
Right here on the left side in the green shirt, Brad.
Brad Towns, Dallas Morning News. Welcome to Dallas. See your parents here. What would you say individually what their biggest influences have been on you?
My mom, she's very competitive as well. She challenged me a lot. And my dad, just being there every day, encouraging me, picking me up, you know, telling me to stick with it, not worry about how things are going right now. Everything will handle itself.
Significance of why you wore number 21. Is there a significance of why you're going to wear 14?
Both my parents' birthday is the 7th, 1 June, 1 October, and 3 7s are good luck. And 21's taken, 7 taken. I wore 12 my senior year because 21 wasn't available. And I don't know, I just chose 14.
Brad, if you'd pass the microphone right up front in that row right there. There you go.
Hey, Morez, Landon Thomas, Mavs Fans for Life. Welcome to Dallas.
Thank you.
Is there any area of your game that you would like to showcase more or expand more that maybe you didn't have a chance to in college?
I don't think I showed everyone that I know how to put the ball on the floor. I didn't need to at Michigan. I had a very good team and could just continue to expand my range.
Okay, and then go ahead.
Hey, Morez, Noah Weber from the Smoking Cuban. When looking at Cooper Flagg, of course, Rookie of the Year last year and extremely impactful defender, one of the things you're really known for is your defense. What kind of havoc do you think that you and Cooper can cause on the defensive end, and why are you excited about that pairing?
A lot. I think it's going to be very similar to how it was at Michigan with me playing with Yaks on perimeter, just switching everything, pressuring the ball, forcing a lot of turnovers and getting deflections.
We're going to go to the back row to the right over here.
Kevin Gray, DLS Sports. Morez, welcome to Dallas. Two-part question for you. What did you learn most during your time at Michigan that'll help you here in your transition to the NBA? Mm-hmm. And for those who aren't familiar with the game, how would you describe yourself as a player and the kind of game that you want to bring and how that'll grow here in Dallas?
When I first got to Michigan, me and Dusty was talking about less is more. I said it's the biggest thing I learned while I was there and what guys are doing about my game. I say probably like I'm a competitor, a guy that wants to win, do whatever it takes to win, very versatile on both ends of the floor, rebound very good, great teammate.
We're going to stay in the back row.
Ron Harad, DLS Sports. Welcome to Dallas, Morez.
Thank you.
You played the 4 in college, you played the 5 in college. In the NBA, where do you see yourself being the most comfortable early?
I'll say the 4. I think I'm capable of switching 1 through 5, and I'm still comfortable playing the 5. But, yeah, I don't know, the 4, I guess.
Would it be like rim protection, or would you think it's switching?
Just being able to switch, being able to guard more than one position.
We're going to go one row up to Eddie right there, raising his hand.
Hey, Morez, good to see you again. Eddie Sefko, DallasMavs.com. I'm just curious, since you've gotten here, what's it been like in the whirlwind? Have you met some of your teammates yet, and what's been the process so far?
It's been great. I met most of the guys here. It's just crazy to be here, actually. I was here last year when they played the Raptors, and it's actually great here to be on the team, be a part of one of the guys.
Anybody else? Okay. There are no more. Okay, we're going to go back to Christian. Grant, if you can give Christian the microphone.
Hey, Morez, you spoke on it a little bit, but at Michigan, obviously, you played alongside a lot of other talented, players in the front court, Yax and Nadai. What was the key to like making that work? Do you feel like that you can maybe apply here, next to some other, really talented front court players?
Just trying to like serve those guys, not having no egos, just playing for one another, being together. I think we were so successful on court because we had a relationship off the court. We actually liked being around each other.
We're going to go back to Brad, right next to Christian.
You seem like a very mild-mannered young man up there, but that's not what we saw on the court, especially during the NCAA tournament. Is there some kind of switch that flips, or how would you describe your on-court persona as compared to what we're seeing now?
Competitive. I don't know. But yeah, it's definitely a difference. Like off court, I barely talk that much, but yeah.
We're going to go back to Dwayne, right over here in the second to last row.
Morez, at what point was playing in the NBA a dream for you, and when did you realize this dream is going to come true?
I started playing basketball in 6th to 7th grade. That's when I set a goal and had a dream of coming to play in the NBA, and I felt like it was like I was able to accomplish it probably in my sophomore year, going to junior year, when I was talking to Brad at Illinois and stuff like that. They was building me up and telling me they seen a future in me.
We'll go back over to your left.
Hey, Morez, Donna Stark, Spectrum News, Texas. Just Dusty was able to come in and quickly get y'all to win a national championship, obviously you being there for 1 year. What is it about the culture he's able to create that y'all were able to win so quickly?
I think the staff was all on the same page, and you could tell those guys actually liked each other as well. And I'll say the team just following suit, just being like that, liking each other. Like my first 3 days on campus, I was at his house. He invited me to his house for dinner with his wife, and that's pretty much how it was the whole year. We was all like one big family.
Back over here to the right to Mike.
Hey, Morez, when you were growing up watching the NBA, just how much did you know about this franchise and just its history, and what are you looking forward to most about putting this uniform on?
I actually started playing basketball late. I wasn't watching that much NBA when I was younger. I was playing the game a lot. But I know about Dirk. I know about Luka when he was here. I know a nice amount of information about the Mavs.
Anybody else? Back over here to the left to Leslie.
Kind of on those same lines, besides Dirk and just the little you knew when you were younger, what recently, besides Cooper Flag, when you heard, made you excited about being a Maverick?
Of course, just coming to Dallas. In high school, I always liked Dallas. I actually got a picture of riding past the facility in 2021, taking a picture of it, and playing for Dusty. Like I was shocked that I was actually gonna be coached by my college coach in the NBA.
Back over here to the right.
Morez, Isaac, Locked On Mavs. When you think about the pre-draft process, what was those conversations like with Masai and Mike Schmitz? And I'm assuming you met or had a conversation with Dallas before the draft.
I didn't find out Dallas liked me until draft night. Nah, seriously, I let my agents do all the talking to the GMs, presidents, stuff like that. So I didn't talk to. I have no idea what they said. They just told me to keep my head down, just continue to grind.
Right behind Isaac.
Hi, Morez. Welcome to Dallas. James Bexley Cross, Dallas Hoops Journal. You mentioned you came to a game against Toronto last year. What was that experience like?
It was great. Me and my girlfriend just randomly decided to come to Dallas after the season to get a little vacation. It was great. You know, I was right behind the bench. I was seeing the guys, how they interact with each other. It was cool being here.
Any other questions for Morez? One more right here. Last one.
Grant Afseth from Dallas Hoops Journal. Just from observing the team, just what are some of the aspects of the roster that excite you about being able to plug in and make an impact?
It's a few young guys here. I think I'll be able to connect with those guys. And just being able to, I got some great vets here, being able to learn from them guys, being up under their wings, and yeah, just soak up as much information as I possibly can from these guys. Build Legos, sometimes are lively maybe. I just seen them in here somewhere.
You guys have already had the Lego conversation, correct?
Nah, not yet.
Okay. I want to ask one more thing that we talked about on draft night. I asked you to describe your style of play, and what did you tell me?
Dog, right? That's what I said.
You called yourself a junkyard dog. Can you
Junkyard
explain
dog.
that? I think everybody wants to understand what that's all about.
I'll say my motor is unbelievable, competitive, guard 1 through 5, physical, want to win, and yeah.
Alrighty. That will conclude the Q&A portion of our media availability with Morez. I asked Masai Ujiri, our team president and alternate governor, to come up here and present Morez his Dallas Mavericks jersey. All right, look to the back. Everybody good? Everyone good? Great. Thank you, Masai. Morez, if you wouldn't mind just holding it up by yourself, and then we'll bring the family up right afterwards. Thank you. Pretty good? All right, family. We have Morez's parents, his grandmother, and his girlfriend. If you wouldn't mind coming up here, please. We'll have all four of you with Morez, and then we'll do parents, if you don't mind. Yeah. Look straight back. All right. All right, thank you. And then maybe parents, can we just have the two of you, if you don't mind, with Morez? Here, do you? All right. Congratulations. Thank you very much. Thanks. Thank you, everyone, for joining us today. That concludes today's media availability. We will introduce Dusty May, our head coach, on Monday on the practice court at 1 p.m. Central. Monday the 29th on the practice court at 1 p.m. Central. We'll have a media advisory going out shortly. Thanks, everyone, for being here.